switching to T-Mobile. But because
wait, bro, that's $35, $45 for a restocking fee.
Well, I don't know. I don't care. That's on them. So then, a $35 to $45 per person restocking fee. So, but now mom has to wait. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Do you know how to unlock her phone that you got?
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't let her add it to T-Mobile because she's not the original owner and you're not the original owner.
When I bought it, I can unlock it.
Okay. And then my mom's like, well, why could I add it to the line before? I go, because it was AT&T. Well, they called me when we were down at the
between the New Orleans Saints and the Indianapolis Colts.
Otherwise, mom has to have me with no phone for 60 days.
From the heartland of America.
And then
sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Lucas Oil Stadium here.
I said, why didn't you get a new phone? I don't understand that. You switched to T-Mobile, but you ain't got a new phone. I don't know. I just stopped asking.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
You guys are literally like getting a phone should never be
and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Right, and he should be like, okay, well, that's on him if you don't ask for help. But when I was trying to explain how mom and dad have not been that, like, they're probably the customers that AT&T makes no money off of.
Right.
He's like, but regardless of the contract, I'm like, I know, but the point is that when then it's time to re-up the contract, then they don't really care because you're not it's a two-way street. It's a value. You have to bring a value to them, and then they're a value to you.
False start, offense.
So that'll back.
So I don't know. I was like, I can't talk to you guys about your phone situation because you're irritating me just by the fact that it's too hard. And then mom, I was like, Israel.
The full start backs him up
because they felt they gave Packers so much.
There's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh. Okay.
They go for action here on first down. Blitz coming and down he goes.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon that they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right.
Now you making money. Oh, you probably haven't talked to mom and dad about Nana's care and how Aunt Dawn called them.
And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Yeah. So I was like, then I was like, okay, is Nana like health bad or she just needs help? What is going on? We didn't get any of those details. So she just can't like bathe herself well enough anymore. She can't, now she can't dress herself, so she needs to be in a care facility. But, and then I think one of the facilities, on the people were too old that were put in the facility, so she still wasn't getting properly clean, in Don's opinion. So they moved to this other one.
They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug
I didn't know
the leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the
so then it's $4,800 a month, and Aunt Dawn pays $2,000 of it. And then she was calling to talk to Dad and Uncle Craig and say how much can you pay? And so Uncle Craig was like, I can pay $500 for that. And then they asked, Dad, what can you pay? And Dad was like, I can't pay anything. We're like almost 2 months behind on the house payment right now. And I'm just getting back to work. and whatever, and it's just not in our, I can't afford that. So then Mom started going in, not to them, but to Dad, and said, Nana should be able to be on Medicaid. Why is this being paid out of pocket all the whole expense? Well, it's because I guess Nana owns Aunt Dawn's house and her house, and when you start using Medicaid, you have to sell your stuff. Well, so the thing is that Mom's like, well, if they were preparing, there's a certain amount of things that you have to do. Like, I guess in Minnesota, you have to sell over your house to your kids like 20 years before you have to go in to a facility in order to be able to keep that house.
Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession. So the last one didn't bother you too much.
Well, no, if you go into a facility. So it's about it if you go to a facility. So then, which is stuff we need to start looking at and thinking about, because to think about Mom and Dad, like, unless someone's going to live with them or we give them 24-hour care or something like that, if they eventually have to go into a care facility, then we need to start thinking about that stuff right now. And Minnesota has a 20-year thing, you know?
A big play for the Saints on third
F that.
down.
Yeah.
37 yards.
If he was maybe in with all the family, I would be like, yeah, okay. He's not, so he ain't gonna do whatever he wants.
Got him into the right protection scheme.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence.
But then maybe that's not some 20-year thing, because Uncle Don bought Grandma's house, and Mom said that's how they got screwed.
Tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
It's really difficult.
Uncle Don bought.
This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them.
He didn't buy
the
it,
ultimate test going against that unit.
I don't know what the 20-year thing
are excited to
was, but it's a certain amount of time.
Yes, sir.
So then Mom's like, okay, so then you need to sell the house, and you need to buy the house from your mom, Aunt Dawn, and quit having it in her name.
Today's football, where receivers break tackles,
then you need to sell Nana's house, and so she can qualify, so you kids aren't paying out of pocket for the whole expense.
That's a big time play by the defense.
And then she's like, well, I don't know the state provisions and blah blah. So then Mom went and was looking up the state provisions. There's only like 2 years.
No place to run with the football.
And
no gaps,
all
no
that
creases.
stuff. So Mom's like,
and Lutz puts this one through.
huh?
And they are on the board, but still
She probably doesn't even have to buy it either. She probably just has to get basically a name change over into her name.
Yeah, things were a little leaky
If you think
in the
about
beginning
it.
on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front
So
seven? As they
stop
got closer to their goal line,
And then,
they stiffened a little
because
bit
then
and forced the field goal.
Aunt Dawn was like, well, even $10, if $20 helps someone.
He's
Yeah.
free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
Do you hear that we're 2 months behind in our mortgage?
His first touchdown
you guys are
on
so
the
annoying.
year. And the Colts add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point.
Yeah, for 1 more year.
That was a special return.
It's like, I don't understand
because
after
he's a
all these
special
years,
returner.
every
He
kid
has
has
to have
moved
that
out, they
approval
never
from
pay
the
for
special
anyone
teams
in
coach's
college.
head coach to bring
How
it out
they
of the end
still-
zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the
still
end zone like he did
can't
there,
afford
they don't have
anything.
approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong.
And it's just
Sometimes
because they put their money in dumb.
now the Saints
Like, cause I
offense, they
wonder
get
how
ready
much
to go back to
that they
work
give
here.
in tithe,
And
but
tough
how
to win
much
games if
offering
you're going
they
field goal,
give.
field goal here. They got field goal last
You know?
time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big
Is
chunk.
it snowing?
As you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession.
That looks like
for you
straight
now.
up snow.
Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about
Yeah.
the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see
think
if they
it's
can
only
get the
supposed to be
score.
for like 2
They'll
hours.
operate from the 32-yard line.
Oh yeah,
Here's
happy
second and
St.
3.
Patty's Day.
And they'll try the ground game here with a running back. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Saints on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Bortles. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
Was the call spot on? How about the execution of the defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So not only did they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big. That's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's going to get it running right. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
And then they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Ted Ginn, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
A little stinger, but a touchdown.
Right.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Now give it here. Get over here. No more phones.
That was naughty.
On the ground, this is
that is not what you do. You sit down and you think about what you did.
No more phones. No more phones. This is the 3rd time we've seen this ever.
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better. I'm definitely going to keep an eye out to see how they're going to use him this week.
No, sit down. I said sit down.
He was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
On 1st down.
Oh, you gotta watch it without touching it now.
16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a 1st down. For a lot of people, the MVP award means the quarterback award usually, but
yeah, get up and sit down.
Like, as we're driving home, they get a call that there's a drunk driver on the road, and I tell them, imagine that. The guy just laughs, and it's fun. It's like, do you want to take a field trip? It's like, sure. So they apparently go on he's in the cop car, and the cop goes and chases this drunk
100 yards again last week. You're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen that we talk about for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
He wasn't drunk, and then they asked him if he wanted to go on a field trip to see a real drunk driver.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Gets by him at the 25.
Why did they have to bring him home?
To the 20 before he's dropped.
Oh.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Right. it's not. On my app, it says that there's no snow.
Goes to
it's snowing right now.
Open space inside the 10.
All right, cool.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Saquon Barkley, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
But I thought it was because
this is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
When I came downstairs with him, he just took his shoe off.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Saints on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Shotgun now for Bortles. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where
Don't
they
get
are
mad and throw
in a
it.
ball game and how many yards they've accumulated. Because you're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. On second down, here's Locke. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Go play with your toys. That's when you change your butt.
On 1st down, Love. Throw left side complete. It's George. Another 15 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
The completion good for 3 and 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Time to change your diaper.
To the air again. Lock. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Oh, and now he bowls him over. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride. Another 1st down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Now it's Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's George. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he got the load of steam down.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
No.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Go back, Nene. You ready to go, Nene? Blowing your nose.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll try the air now with Locke. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time, and it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Yeah, throw it in that one. No, don't pull stuff out of there. Throw it away.
Down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Throw it in the garbage right now. Put it in there.
And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by
Throw
saying
it
you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists on the offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
Go. Get yourself together.
On second down, here's Boyles. And that's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another run to go around.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Here.
He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Colts on offense here, 1st and 10.
Bye.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The toss out to Barkley. And, oh, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Here's a give to Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A handoff to Barkley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. But that was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here's Locke. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Staying on the ground with Mack. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, to something to get you off to a quick start.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Sunday. 380.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. And just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
380. 380.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards through the air on a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And they'll go on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Looking right side, and he's got a man. It's George. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Now Saquon Barkley. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Luck on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's George. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Running left, it's Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go. On third down, Barkley. And a short gain here, down to the 22. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. They snap it to Locke. Got his man complete over the middle. That's George. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. From the red zone now, Locke throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Back to throw, Love. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They sought the double coverage on it.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Colts just continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They complete it to Hill. And down he'll go at the 25. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Saints on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
380. 380.
Now Bortles. He finds Beckham complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Odell Beckham with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Now a toss right to Barkley. He's to the 10. And all the way down to the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Luck now to throw. The quick slant caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back.
380. 380.
Bortles now on first down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Bortles will try again on second down. It's caught. It's Barnage over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. The Saints on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Bortles to throw on 31. He is going to find Hill here. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. Block on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's George. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. This is Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game.